Hello everyone! Welcome to Fiber Fun with Olivia. My name is Olivia. I am a crocheter, first a crocheter, because it just comes naturally to me, more naturally than knitting does, and I am a knitter, but that comes a little bit less naturally for me. And I like to play with fiber. I like to nerd out, geek out, and and I like to come and chat with you guys on Fridays. Yay! If you're new here, welcome to the Fiber Fun Familia. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back! I saw myself do this on the video editing from last week and it was a little bit slow. I knew what was going on with myself. I don't know if you guys noticed. I wasn't feeling 100% that day, and I think I was exhausted too with like work, and I don't know why, because it was during my Thanksgiving break, but I think mentally I was still thinking about a lot of things. Anyway, if you noticed me being a little bit slower last weekend, that's why. I am energized today. Woo woo! However, I don't have that many updates for you today. Okay, let me get started. Welcome to Whip Sips and Fiber Fun Chitter Chatter. Yay! What am I sipping on? I was sipping on my water. That's what I was going to show you guys today. Let me go get it. Here we are. I was not lying. I am drinking water today. I feel really dehydrated lately. I don't know if it's because we've had our heater on or because I'm having a lot of coffee because I'm cold. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. Let's take our sip first before I jump in. Water can be so delicious. I mean, it's always so delicious, but I don't know. I like to drink other things, but water is good too. So what I was saying is that I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. It is noisy here. There is no place that is rural, really, unless you really go out into the outskirts of the Bay Area. So I'm gonna have background noise. I apologize. I hope you bear with me. So yeah, it's been chilly here, and chilly for us, chilly for us is like in the 40s, 50s. 60s is the norm if you're closer to the city, but in the outskirts it can be 70s, but if it's getting to the 70s, high 70s or 80s, we're all dying. That's too hot for us. Again, unless you go further and further away from the city itself. The Bay Area is huge, so it encompasses a lot of cities, and there's a lot of variation in weather differences. But anyway, so I'm used to having 60s, here, and I love it. I love it that way. That's my jam. But now we're in the 40s, 50s, and so it's cowl time. It's cowl time. I love cowls. Speaking of cowls, let's get on to my first whip. My Narrows cowl by Shelly Anderson. Her company is called Shell Designs, I believe. Look at how much I have, you guys. This is a knit pattern. I'm so proud of myself. Yep, here it is. Now, if you will recall, last week I could not figure out I'm gonna call them German chocolate rose, because that's what I always want to say. I have to stop myself when I'm saying German short rose. German chocolate short rose. Because I love German chocolate cake. Who else? Anybody? German chocolate cake? Yeah. Okay, back to the subject. I could not figure out what was going on, so I did make a mistake in these first three rows. I finally figured it out. It was definitely me. It was not the pattern. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the pattern. I was always trying to end that German short row in the same place because I thought the instructions said go to X amount of stitches before you're a certain place, and I'm like, oh well, I keep going to that place, but then it's creating two fabrics and what's going on. Okay, it took me 3 attempts, and finally on the 4th one I realized it said go to X amount of stitches before the last German short row. So on the first one, maybe if I stopped here and turned around, then the next time I was supposed to stop X amount of stitches before that one, not before the beginning of the row, if that makes sense. Anyway, I hope it does. Now it looks beautiful, beautiful. I hope you can see that. Again, this yarn is everything. Let me show you the picture. I know I keep showing it to you guys, but you know, just so you get a really good idea of what the pattern looks like. And of course it'll be linked in the description. So it starts wide at the bottom and then it narrows up. And so this is gonna look like this. Well, you know what? Let me take this off. Let me see if I can show you. It's gonna look like this, right? I mean, I'm putting it way too tight, but, and then it's gonna be connected. And this yarn is Heaven. It is called Far by Woolfolk. Again, it'll be listed down below, but I don't know if that'll, and then it says Far right here in very light letters. So yeah, I'm still enjoying this. It's an easy peasy pattern. It is a paid pattern. It's worth it. It's worth it for me. I know I'm gonna be making this again, and that's saying something because I don't like to make patterns over again. I make them once and then I'm bored. But I think I'm gonna make one of these for me. Maybe even in the same yarn, different colors, I don't know. Speaking of yarn, did anybody take advantage of Friday's sales after Thanksgiving, Black Friday? I did not. Well, I was not going to. Here we go, right? And then at the last minute, I went to look up the hours for my local yarn shop because I realized that I'm running out of this lovely yarn and I'm gonna need more. And what day was it? It wasn't Friday anymore. I think it was Saturday, Small Business Saturday, I can't remember. And I noticed on their Instagram account that they were still doing a 20% off sale and you could order it online. They were already closed and it was like 9-10 p.m. at night. And I'm like, let me go see if their online shop works. And it did, so I got some more. So I'm hoping that I got enough. I think I got like 3-4 more, no, I did get 4. I got 4 skeins because if you buy one, then you got the second, I don't know. Anyway, I justified it in my head at the time. And so I'm hoping I have enough to make myself some. And if not, then, you know, I'll wait a couple of months and then go buy some for myself. But anyway, I'm really excited about where I am in this cowl and it feels super soft. I am supposed to do 11 of these rows, 12 of these rows, but I think I'm gonna need 16 because, or it could be because I know I do have a thick neck. So, and the person that it's going to, she's really slim, so it might be okay. So I'm gonna play it by ear and see how it works out with the 12 rows. And if it doesn't, then I might do a few more. And this is what I have left right now, which is not very much. And I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means 3 more rows and then I would be closing this puppy up, right? That's too small. I think it's definitely gonna need more. And I think, you know, part of it was my fault for overusing on the first 3 rows where I made a mistake. It was supposed to narrow quicker and use up less yarn, but of course you can see that these are, you know, thicker columns than the ones on this side. So it is what it is. And yeah, I went shopping for more yarn, even though I wasn't going to on Black Friday. Let me put this back on because I am a little bit chilly, so I like having that. But I like I mentioned, I like being chilly. I like my body and my face to feel chilly, but my neck, I do need it warm. So that is my only whip. I have no more updates. I have not had time to work on anything else other than this work in progress, my Narrows cowl. I haven't worked on my blanket. I haven't worked on my Christmas, what I hope to be kind of like a table topper or table runner. I will show that to you soon. But what I did want to share with you all today is I have been completely sucked in to the Grocery Girls Knit YouTube page. I don't know if you guys knew about them. I did not. I was taking a look on Instagram on the designer Shelly Anderson, the designer of this cowl, and I was looking to see, oh, what else has she designed? Because usually, you know, when you like something from a designer, you might like some of their other patterns. And I noticed that she had an Instagram post that said, thank you to the Grocery Girls Knit. They mentioned my hat pattern. And I'm like, Grocery Girls Knits, OMG. It's these two ladies, and I think they're sisters. I think. I really should read their description a lot closer, but I've just been listening to their lives. They do lives, and they can be like 2 to 3 hours long, but it goes so quick. I have to watch them in multiple days because I don't have that kind of time to watch the whole thing. But the next day when I come home or when I'm waiting on something that I'm cooking, whatever, I like put it back to that because I want to finish seeing their videos. They're so good. They're funny. They're really open-minded and inclusive. And they have mentioned so many patterns and so many yarns that I'm about to go broke. I'm about to go broke. Now, they only do knits, I believe. I don't think they do crochet stuff. And I mostly do crochet stuff, but like I said, I'm just enjoying them so much, and I've seen their beautiful patterns. It really inspires me to knit a little bit more. They did share this one knit pattern. So their names are, and I forgot to mention, their names are Jody and Tracy. And Jody designed a hat pattern, and she shared it because she was just sharing some of her finished objects. And it's called the Friday Hat, and it is on Ravelry. I'll put the link down below. It was so beautiful, and she used a yarn by Frankie Gray Fibers that was just amazing. I went on his website already and ordered some stuff. Yeah. I wanted to order from like every single person that they were mentioning, but I'm like, calm down, Olivia, calm down, try one a month, and maybe cancel some of your subscriptions and use that money to try this company. So, you know, I'm really considering canceling some of my subscriptions and trying out some of these other, I don't know if they're small companies or not. I feel like they are because, you know, they're not like the big chain ones that we hear about all the time. They're certainly growing, especially the more we talk about them on our podcasts and YouTube channels and all of that. But yeah, so they mentioned Frankie Gray Fibers. They mentioned another one that has really pretty yarns, RH Yarns, Lily and Pine. These are hand-dyed yarn companies, and they had such beautiful recommendations on patterns and yarns. I did forget to mention that they are in Alberta in Canada. I think Edmonton, Alberta is where they are. So fun, so super fun, and I'm gonna keep watching. I don't think they put out regular YouTube, so when you go to the YouTube channel and you hit videos, which is what I usually do, you might not see anything recent there, and that's what happened to me. I was like, oh, they don't have any recent videos, but it said and blah 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 that it was just mentioned. You have to click on the lives because they only do lives, I think. I don't think they like record and edit and then upload and then it's on the video section. I think they just do lives. So make sure that if you do go to their YouTube channel, click on the lives link, and you should see their lives listed there. So that's what I've been into. Not much more to share today. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for Christmas? I am so not. Like mentally, my kids and I have been, we already started playing Christmas songs, and on our commute in the morning and on our way back, we're like jamming to Mariah Carey. We've been listening to them, a lot of Christmas tunes lately. So mentally, I'm ready for Christmas, but Otherwise, not so much. So I do need to get ready. We need to bring out the decor. We need to set up our tree, which we haven't done already. We normally do it the day after Thanksgiving, and we didn't do that this year. It's just been crazy. So anyway, I'm sorry I don't have more to share, but I hope you all are doing well. I do want to do some extra videos. I'm going to try to get to them this weekend. If I can't, I apologize, and I will see you next Friday, if that is the case. Thank you all for being here, as always, and I will talk to you later. Bye!